So I'm just sitting here with my cup of tea. I made a delicious chai latte. And I want to have a chat about how to connect to your true self. And as I was just asking myself this question, because it's like for me these things are quite automatically. So it's like, okay, I'm like going through the process. Like, okay, how do I connect to my most true self? And the biggest thing in my life is really understanding and getting to know myself better on a deeper level. So it means that I understand why things are happening, like how that relates back to my external experiences, and like connecting to my true self also really allows me to live from the heart, right? So to live from that place within myself that I know that I'm actually connected to everyone around me, and like how I feel affects the people around me too, right? So connecting to my true self is really all about like seeing all parts in myself that are longing to be seen, like the negative parts, but also the beautiful parts. So it's really connecting to who I am here to become and who I'm here to be, and like connecting to myself. And I'm saying it so many times because there's so many ways for me to do this, so it's quite difficult to put that into words. But like self rituals, like that's another very important thing, like learning how to set priorities, having energetical boundaries, like how to make that time for yourself without feeling guilty and being okay with that, despite what everyone else says around you, to really stand in your power and stand in your center in that, and like coming from that true authenticity of who you really are, what your capacity is, and being really honest about that and feeling okay with that as well. So, like the more you start honoring that in yourself, the more you start to get to know the authentic you, like your true center. And the more you get to know this part of you, which is like your whole core, the easier it is to stay there, because it's staying so close to yourself. Like you must know the feeling where you feel lost, right? You're like, oh my God, I feel lost. But in the moment you found yourself again, it's like, oh my God, like I found parts of myself again. Like, that was, oh, I recognize that, and like going beyond that, just actually knowing in every single moment in time to be like, no, like this is me, like it doesn't matter what anyone else says, like I know my truth. And like from that place, life feels easy, even if you go through the hard times, like life feels like it flows a lot better. Life feels like everything starts to align a lot more, because you come into your alignment, you come into your center, and yeah, like there's many ways of doing this, but like entering your center is a program that is a new program that I have, and it's a 3-month program. And it's really about energetically coming into alignment. So really having all the parts of you, integrate back in. Like, and that's a very technical way of looking at it, but that's just my visualization, because we have so many parts of us. And, we talk about letting go all the time. And I really don't necessarily believe in this concept, because physically, yes, like you really let stuff go. Like Tembo is a beautiful physical purge, like a process like that, right? But energetically, like you can't really, like, of course you can let energy go that is not yours, but you can't really let something go that is actually a part of you. It needs to just be looked at with a lot of love and compassion, and make it part of the whole again, which is clicking it into center, right? Clicking it into alignment again. So it's not a part of you anymore, it's part of the whole. And Enter Your Center is this program that I'm doing, and I'm helping you to do all that. I'm helping you to see the blind spots. I'm helping you to understand who you truly are. I'm helping you see who you truly are, so you can live from that aligned place, and where life becomes a lot more in flow, and things are coming to you instead of you needing to do all the time all the things, like not giving but receiving. It's a really beautiful journey, and it goes in the higher spheres as well. Like it's a lot more spiritual than, for example, the journey home to yourself, because that was really working on some really heavy core emotions, and this is really about elevating up. So it's really about, who are you here to be? Like, what women are you here to become? Like, and I have a beautiful gift, and sometimes it's also my downfall, but I have a beautiful gift. I can really see the highest potential in people, and I can see their darkest and lowest sides. And if there's one thing that you should know about me, is that I'm quite straightforward with so much love, but like I will just call it out. So if you're working with me, like I'm gonna call you out on the bullshit. I'm gonna call you out on like, but do you see what you're doing right now? Can you hear what you are saying? And it's like really creating that awareness around like, hey, you're carrying around a lot of beliefs that are just not serving you. And this and this and this and this, this and this and this is what you're saying. These are the beliefs. Do you want to hold on to them? Or are you choosing to become the passenger or the driver in your seat and no longer the passenger? And are you going to really consciously create your life and consciously create your future? And being so aware that you create everything. So also the bad things. And you need to have awareness around that to stop creating that, So if this resonates for you, shoot me a message. I'm going to link the landing page at the bottom of this email for you to learn more about Enter Your Center. And I would love to hear from you. And I would love to see what we can create together.